This is where the story begins.
When Sarah Merle moved into her husband's childhood home, she discovered buried treasure hidden in the walls.
These are some of the things that we found.
Trunks full of World War II artifacts from the father-in-law she never met.
This is Mr. Merle. I just felt very fortunate that I was the one that found it because I am such a historian, and just felt like it was just meant for me to find it. It would have been part of a toothbrush.
And now she's fortunate enough to share the decades-old items with her students, setting up a museum inside her classroom, telling the story of a young man named Johnny Merle who joined the Marines at 20 years old.
We have evidence that he was in the Philippines, he was in Hawaii, he was in Okinawa, Nagasaki.
Evidence in the form of letters from 1941 to 1946.
And look at his cursive writing, girls.
Merle learned that her father-in-law was very meticulous, organizing everything and sending back keepsakes to the U.S.
And this is the flag that I was telling you about. It's called a Japanese good luck flag.
It all makes for a very interesting history lesson.
I will let you pass it around if you want to put it on your head and just see how heavy it is.
Merle says the worn-out items.
So this is actually the Greenville News. It's dated August the 15th, 1945.
Gives students a fresh perspective.
I can talk all I want about what it was like when the bomb dropped, but seeing the newspaper article or seeing the pictures of it is something completely different.
Brenda McDavid, WYFF News 4 in Greenville.
A machine made for shaving, shaping, and sculpting. It built these hooks and this flag holder.
You can really change lives, or that you can make that much of an impact just with a machine, something so simple.
This simple 3D printer even built a new way of life. It takes some time, but with the help of a 3D printer, you can turn this plastic wire into tools for the classroom, and in this case, a helping hand.
It was on May 4th, 2018.
AC Lingerfeld remembers the day she lost her finger in a four-wheeler accident.
I thought that I was never going to be able to play softball or play the piano, and I thought that people would make fun of me.
I gotta remake that paper.
Her friends Kayla and Kinsey helped her along, helped her find feeling again.
I said, I bet you could 3D print me a finger with that thing.
Rachel Shriver and Ryan Clements took a joke and printed thetheir own punchline.
We've printed, gosh, it seems like 5 or 6 for every single part we needed, because some would work, some wouldn't.
Now AC writes, types, and plays catch.
I can't imagine losing a finger and having things taken away from you that you used to love to do. And then to have that opportunity to do that again, it just warms my heart.
Thanks to 2 teachers.
As a teacher, you never really know the full impact you're going to have on a student.
And 1 simple machine.
It's actually not that bad, and you just got to get used to it, and God will always help you through everything that you need.
The world is quiet out here.
It was in this park where 24-year-old Spartanburg native LaDarren Landrum would train.
You know, I made up in my mind to turn my body into a weapon to kill any doubt that I've ever had of myself.
What many may not know.
This is my bed at one point.
Is that it's also where this Olympic hopeful once slept. A series of misfortune left Landrum homeless at 19.
No matter how hot the sun was, no matter how bright the day was, it was always dark for me.
But from that darkness, he grew. And when alcohol and drugs seemed better than reality, he chose a different escape.
If I did push-ups, if I dropped right here and do push-ups until my arms hurt, just do push-ups until your arms hurt.
His dedication to fitness, taking him from the streets to the Marine Corps.
You get barracks and boot camp and you get 3 meals a day.
It was there that his passion for fitness fully evolved. And with barely any sports experience, he tried out for NBC's Next Olympic Hopeful, a talent identification scouting camp.
I went this year and the goal was to win. I didn't care what sport it was for. I just wanted to win.
And he did. Landrum selected for U.S. men's rowing.
Whatever you say I'll be good at, I believe you. I'll just train hard.
Training hard while never forgetting where he came from.
You have to. It's the only way to transcend where you are, is to find strength in it.
Madeline Hackett, WYFF News 4 in Spartanburg.
Yeah, you have to paint the whole face because if you don't, the light doesn't reflect the same off skin as it does off paint.
I'm her grandson. Never had her do my makeup.
When he told me what he wanted me to do, I asked him, can I please just do this one? I know this kid.
We have these absolutely beautiful pieces of artwork that pop up. We like to think of it as a pop-up picture book.
I'm going to be Christ sitting at the well. I get nervous, but it's exciting. First you need to get super ready, and then you're going to have to stand still for about 3 minutes. And I mean, you don't do that a lot in life.
When I put it over here, it looks very awkward, so I'm going to try this and see.
We're the only place on the East Coast where you can come and see this tableau vivant unfold before your eyes. The piece behind me is a Samaritan woman piece, and it's based on the scriptural story where the Samaritan woman comes to the well and she meets Christ and she has lots of questions, and Christ kind of deals with the issues that she's got in her own life. For the first time, you're able to sit and study that piece of artwork for about 3 minutes. You've got live models in it. So occasionally you may see someone blink, you may see someone breathe, and that's all part of it. Come watch this story. It's about an hour and 15 minutes long. It's over a 3-day period, the Thursday, Friday, and Saturday before Easter. And it's just going to be a spectacular program. You don't want to miss it.